Naomi said to Ruth, I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of. Now listen, this is what you should do. Go and bathe and put on some perfume and dress in your very best clothes. Now tonight, Boaz and all of his workers, they'll be staying late on the threshing floor, working hard, and when they finish, they'll eat and they'll drink and they'll lie down and sleep right there on the threshing floor to protect the grain. Now go there, but don't let anybody see you. And watch carefully where it is that Boaz lies down. And after everybody's asleep, you go up to Boaz and take the blanket off of the edge of his feet and you just lie down there by his feet. He'll tell you what to do. So Ruth did just as her mother-in-law said. And when she went up to the threshing floor, she stayed in the shadows so that nobody saw her, And after they had all gone to sleep, she did exactly what she was supposed to do. She went up, she uncovered his feet, and lay down there beside his feet. Now, in the middle of the night, he turned over and, look, he saw there was a woman lying there at his feet. And he said,
Who are you?
And she said, I'm Ruth. You're the closest relative of my husband who died. Will you provide for me?
Daughter, you are a blessing from the Lord that you have shown me this kindness.
Louder.
Okay. Yeah, you have to speak up a little. You are a blessing from the Lord that you have shown me this kindness, that you didn't go look for a husband among any of the young men of the town, whether they were rich or poor. Now, I don't be afraid. I'll do all that I can to help you. I know you have a good reputation. But there's another man who is closer relative than I am, and he has the first right of refusal on this. But if he doesn't want to do this, I promise you that I will. Now, you stay here tonight because it's not safe for you to go home alone this late at night. And in the morning, I'll talk to him. Early the next morning, Ruth got up before it was light, before you could see who it was that was there. And she got ready to go back to Bethlehem. And Boaz told her before she left, spread out your shawl on the ground. And he put all the grain in there that she could carry as she went back to her village, to where Naomi was. And after she was gone, Boaz told the workman, don't you tell anybody that a woman came to the threshing floor tonight.
And when she got back home to Naomi, she told her everything that had happened. Naomi said, now you just sit down right here beside me and wait, because Boaz is not going to rest till this matter is settled.
So the next morning, Boaz went to the city gate where all the transactions occurred, and he waited for this next of kin guy to come by. And when he saw him going out of the city in the morning, he said, wait just a minute, come over here and sit down. And he also invited 10 of the elders to sit down as witnesses. And then Boaz explained to him what he wanted. He said, now, Naomi, who is the widow of Elimelech, came back from Moab, and she's wanting to sell her rights in a piece of property that her dead husband had. And you're the first in line. You're the next of kin that's closest, so you have first rights. So I need you to tell me if you want this deal, if you want to buy the property, or if you don't. Oh, I want to buy it. Boaz says, by the way, when you buy it, you have to marry Naomi's daughter, Ruth the Moabitess, and raise up children to her for the family name in that piece of property. Oh, I can't do that. If I do that, I would encumber my own inheritance. I can't do it. You do it. Now, the custom at that time was that when a person was making a legal transaction, the one party would take off his sandal, and he would give it to the other party as a way of making a legal transaction. So this next of kin guy, he took off his sandal, he gave it to Boaz, and he said, I formally relinquish my rights to buy this piece of property. And Boaz took it, and he said, now all of you elders, people who are watching, you're witnesses that I am buying everything that belonged to Ruth, and that I am marrying her daughter-in-law, everything belonged to Naomi, and I'm marrying her daughter-in-law, Ruth. And everybody responded, we are witnesses. May this woman who is coming to your home be like Leah and Rachel. And may you be famous in Bethlehem and even in all Israel. So they got married. And Ruth got pregnant. And they had a son.
Then all the women of the town, they said, praise the Lord, because he's not left you without children. He's not left you without descendants, Naomi. And look, may this child's name become well known throughout all of Israel. May he bring you new life and take care of you in your old age. And this daughter-in-law who bore him, she loves you. She's better to you than 7 sons. And so Naomi took the child on her lap and she took care of him. And they named the boy Obed. And when he grew up, he had a son that he named Jesse. And when Jesse grew up, one of his sons was a shepherd boy who became the great King David of Israel.